hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Must be talking. Hit the road, Jack. What you say? Oh, woman, don't you treat me this way, cause I'll be back on my feet someday.
I don't care if you do it, Sunday studio ain't got no money, I just enough go. I don't care if you do it, Sunday studio ain't got no money, I just enough go.
Well, I guess if you say so, I pack up my things and go. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Must be talking.
Oh, woman, don't you treat me this way, cause I'll be back on my feet someday.
I don't care if you do it, Sunday studio ain't got no money, I just enough go.
Just if you say so, fuck up my things and go. I guess if you say so, fuck up my things and go. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, yeah, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more. And don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more.
Must be talking.
Don't you come back.
I do not understand you.
And don't you come back no more.
Oh, baby, please.
Don't you come back no more.
Ya. Vamos a ir empezando con Metal Gear Peace Walker en casa nueva. Vamos a quitar esta huevada. Ahí estoy yo, ahí está el Ragna, tan horrible como siempre. Vamos a ver qué se teje ahora. Vamos a ir dándole volumen al juego. Yo creo que por ahí debería estar ok. Vamos a parar la música, aunque está bueno el tema. Ya. Ya, vamos a ver la configuración de idioma. Elige el idioma del juego. Puedes activar o desactivar los subtítulos de las escenas cinemáticas con el botón Select. Ok, no parece que haya mucha variedad. Español. Eliminar. ¿Qué puedo eliminar exactamente? A selección de juego. Partida nueva. Escribe tu nombre de jugador. Puedes usar como máximo 15 letras mayúsculas, números o símbolos específicos. Ok. No, pues quiero mayúsculas, pues hijo. ¿Cómo pongo las mayúsculas en esta verga? Ahí. Ya. Tío Ragna. Ya. Estamos ok. Ragna. ¿Te gusta este nombre? Sí. Por algo lo puse. ¿Qué me dice ahora? Estoy tomando tecito. Selecciona el esquema de control. Tipo de disparo. La configuración es parecida a Metal Gear Solid 4. No he jugado a Metal Gear Solid 4 aún. Tipo acción. La configuración es parecida a la de Metal Gear Portable Ops, creo. Tipo cazador. La configuración es parecida a la saga Monster Hunter Freedom. Nunca he jugado a Monster Hunter, así que lo vamos a dejar como tipo de disparos. Ajuste de selección de arma, equipar, guardar. Esto, ya pico. Nuevos datos. ¿Desea guardar estos datos guardados? Supongo que sí. ¡Supongo que sí! Como que tengo el micrófono un poco incómodo, creo. Guardado. Perfecto. Vamos con media hora de cinemática ahora. Corría el año 1964. El mundo en plena Guerra Fría se encontraba dividido entre el este y el oeste. Uno de los grandes héroes estadounidenses había desertado de la Unión Soviética. A la Unión Soviética. Lee bien, po, weonao. Era The Boss, la madre de las fuerzas especiales y la soldado que había dirigido a los aliados a la victoria en la Segunda Guerra Mundial. Sin embargo, la cabeza nuclear en miniatura de fabricación americana que se había llevado se usó para destruir un centro de investigación soviético. Ante la perspectiva de una guerra nuclear a gran escala, los líderes de las grandes potencias se reunieron en secreto para evitar el Armagedón. La Unión Soviética necesitaba pruebas contundentes de la inocencia de los descendientes del tío Sam y exigió a Estados Unidos que eliminase a uno de los soldados más legendarios, The Boss. La misión se la encargaron a uno de sus aprendices más cercanos, un soldado conocido como Snake. Snake emprendió un angustioso viaje a territorio enemigo que para finalmente enfrentarse a The Boss, matar... ¡No alcancé! Ok. Tras salvar el mundo, Snake fue considerado un gran héroe y le otorgaron el título de Big Boss. Sin embargo, después de la ceremonia de premios, Snake desapareció. Esto... Ahí, más relax. La idea sería poner una cámara que me apunte así como desde allá, así, de frente. Está lloviendo, pues, weón. Y vos querés fumar. Tenemos buen bitrate. Creo que va bien. Hay como unos 15 segundos de delay como siempre, así que no sorprende. Pero puede manejarse.
Boss! Hey, boss! Wanna go around?
Agarrémonos guamazos, pues, weón. Ahora se puede caminar agachado, lo cual es muy bueno. Muy bueno.
Look alive, ladies! The boss is gonna join us! Show him how it's done, boss! Your first priority in enemy territory is knowing your surroundings. Your life depends on where you are looking and how fast you can identify your target. Therefore, you must first master moving your line of sight. To move your line of sight, use the right stick. Now when I give you an order, look in that direction.
Esa rotura de cuarta pared.
Good! Look down! Good! You should be familiar with the up and down controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on. Okay. Next we'll check your left and right. Look right! Good! Look left! Good! You
Good.
should be familiar with the left and right controls now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on. Okay. You can change the controls anytime in options. Go with the method that works best for you. Next, I'll explain how to change stances. If you just stand there like an idiot in front of an enemy, you might as well kill yourself now. At times, you will need to get low to avoid detection. You have 3 stances: stand, crouch, and lying down. To change stances, use the crouch button. Tap the crouch button to change between standing and crouching. You can move in either stance. Hold the crouch button and keep it held to lie down. However, you cannot move while you are lying down. I'll say that again. You cannot move while lying down. Is that clear?
¿Y por qué no puedo moverme estando tumbado?
Good. Next, we'll work on your movement. Use the left stick to move around. Tilt it a little to walk slowly. Tilt farther to run. Decide which to use based on your situation. Remember that your footsteps are louder when running, making you easier to discover. Be careful! Good! Now we have rolling. Rolling is useful for knocking down enemies in your way, and for getting away when surrounded. You can also use it to jump over small ditches and other obstacles. To roll, tap the crouch button while running. You got that? Tap the crouch button while running! Don't forget it!
Do a barrow.
That's it! Next, I will explain how to attack without gunfire. You may run into an enemy unexpectedly. You may not have a weapon on you, or you may be out of ammo. You'll still need an effective attack strategy. One well-placed strike and the enemy won't know what hit him. To strike an enemy, press the attack button while standing still. On my command, press the attack button repeatedly and take down your opponent. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Pobre one. Ah!
Impressive, boss! Next, we're gonna practice using the stun rod. Hitting someone with the stun rod will shock them with 1.5 million volts. Anyone on the receiving end of that is guaranteed to be out cold. To use the stun rod, press the aim button to ready it, then press the attack button. You'll be glad to know we're using mock stun rods for this training session. When your partner attacks, make him believe it's the real deal. Prepare yourself for stun rod training. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
I'm ready, boss.
Fine work, boss! Now we'll move on to CQC. CQC, or Close Quarters Combat, refers to when engaging an enemy in battle at very close range. It is a quick and efficient way of eliminating a threat. There are various CQC techniques. We will go over each of them. Don't get cocky because you think you know them. This will be different from what you're used to. Pretend you are learning it for the first time. The first technique is throwing your opponent. To do this, position yourself near your opponent and press the attack button while you tilt the left stick. Be sure to press the attack button when the icon appears. Now, wait for my command and throw your opponent. Go!
Go.
I'm ready, boss.
Impressive, boss! Next, I'm going to teach you how to restrain an opponent close to you. This is a cornerstone of CQC. Grab hold of an enemy, and the bastard's life is in your hands. What you do from there is up to you. Just know that if you restrain him for too long, the average person will most likely pass out. Something to keep in mind. Let's begin. To restrain your opponent, hold down the attack button while near them. Restrain your opponent on my command. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
I'm ready, boss.
That is incorrect, boss!
Ah, okay.
That is incorrect, boss! Boss, you have to press the attack button while next to your opponent. Fine work, boss! Now we will throw your opponent after restraining them. To throw an enemy to the ground, press a direction on the left stick when you have them restrained. Restrain your opponent and throw them on my command. Go!
I'm
Go.
ready, boss.
Fine work, boss! Now we will try CQC against multiple enemy opponents. You can also take out a group of enemies by throwing an opponent you have restrained. First, restrain an opponent by pressing the attack button near them. Then, tilt the left stick to throw them. By tilting the left stick toward other enemies, you can send your captive flying straight into them. On my command, restrain and then throw your opponent. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Fine work, boss! Again!
Again.
Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Fantastic!
Fantastic.
All right! Why don't we do something special since the boss is here? Anyone who feels like getting their ass kicked, step forward. Don't hold back, boss. When you're surrounded by multiple enemies, you'll have to take them on one after the other. To do it, simply press the attack button again while throwing the current enemy. Just be sure to wait for the icon to appear. Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Okay.
Fantastic!
Fantastic.
Again! Go!
I'm ready, boss.
Tu, 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 tu. Tu, 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 tu. Toma. Toma, Julio. Buena.
Fine work, boss!
Fine work, boss.
And stop! That's it for today.
Ok.
Thank you, boss.
De nada.
Snake!
Snake. David Hater. O Hater, no sé cómo se pronuncia.
What's going on, Kaz?
We've got guests.
Time to move.
Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley. I brought him. Made sure we won't fall.
Thank you, Big Boss.
Call me Snake.
Sorry, Vic Boss.
Listen up. For us, there is no victory.
But in Revolution, doesn't one triumph or die?
We don't do either.
Here.
Thank you.
Yo también quiero.
I feel like a new man. There's no coffee like Costa Rican coffee. So, what brings a distinguished scholar from the Costa Rican government to Colombia?
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University for Peace.
Ramón Galvez.
You see, over the past year, there have been sightings of an armed group in Costa Rica. They're not ours, of course.
Costa Rica doesn't have an army.
Correct. Article 12 of our Constitution states that the Army as a permanent institution is abolished.
The Peace Constitution.
You think it's rebels who fled Nicaragua? No, they don't appear to be guerrillas. They're far too organized. What's your government's take? The authorities in San Jose claim it's a multinational security firm, hired by the Development Corporation of Costa Rica. Lies, obviously. They're bringing in state-of-the-art weaponry and equipment by the shipload. Where'd they get that kind of cash? I fear La CIA may be involved.
The CIA.
As you both know, the United States views Central America as its backyard. Even after Cuba, we've managed to maintain a delicate balance with the US. And your government can't just give them the boot?
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Japan's constitution has something similar. Article 9. It says Japan renounces war and can maintain an army.
I understand that you and your men have neither state nor ideology. That you will fight any foe. Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. We come to you, the Militaires Sans Frontières.
So, you want to hire us?
Yes, as our deterrent. We can't afford to pay much, it's true. But we can offer you this. A forward operating base. An offshore plant in the Caribbean.
Sounds pretty good to me. This place is becoming a mess anyway. Snake, we need someplace we can settle down.
The government's agreed to cooperate. Unofficially, of course.
A chopper for transport would be nice too.
I'll see what I can do. Hold it. You seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of war. Is that right? Yes, that's what I've heard. You're an army without a state. No, we've only left our countries behind. Please, you must help us. If your suspicions are true, force isn't gonna do any good. You'll have to find a political solution. The government's hands are tied. Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them if they want, I'll introduce them to a negotiator I know. No. I'm not here on their behalf. So, what are you doing here? For over 20 years, I've preached the virtues of peace at multiple universities. Tonight, I stand before you as an educator.
Educator.
This is my student. She came to me to study peace. Her name is Paz.
Paz.
Paz
Ortega Andrade.
Paz.
Tara Strong.
Peace.
No kidding. That's my name too. Kazuhira. It's
Kazuhira.
Japanese for peace. Pleased to meet you, Paz. Call me Kaz.
They've got a supply port north of Puerto Limon, a town in la Costa del Mar Caribe. A few days ago, Paz stumbled upon that facility while searching for a lost friend. She was captured. She's only a child, 16 years old. They did terrible things to her, but somehow she managed to escape.
Thank God.
¿Son quemaduras de
She's
cigarro?
orphan. Her mother died when she was small, and she lost her grandparents in the Civil War.
Oye, que tiene 16, pues, weón.
No other.
Ya se supone que tenemos que ver sus cicatrices.
My name
Esa
is
weón.
Paz, and I will do anything to protect my namesake. It is my one and only purpose.
Purpose.
Please, get them out of my country. Make them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry, kid. We know who you are, Big Boss. That is why we've come to you.
Big Boss. Prólogo. Un ejército sin fronteras. Chan, 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 chan. ...10 de noviembre de 1974.
Miller here.
Costa Rica.
Do you copy, Snake?
Sí.
I see you've landed. That makes one giant leap for us. I'm sending this from the offshore plant, our mother base.
Mother
The signal
base.
is unidirectional. I'll be giving you commands and advice through this channel. Keep your headphones on at all times and pay attention. Also, make sure no one else can listen in. Snake, are you clear on the controls? Take a minute to refresh your memory. Use the left stick to move. Use the right stick to adjust your view. To change your settings, use the start button to open the menu. Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Ah, ok. Como que me incomoda un poco la cámara. Tengo que acostumbrarme. No puedo invertir esos controles. Todo. Sensibilidad joystick, normal, invertido. Dirección de la cámara. Viste, puntería izquierda, derecha. Normal, ahí está. ¿Por qué está invertido, weón? Ya, supongo que estoy. A ver. Sigue igual. Uf. Esto. Puntería normal, bla bla bla. Sí, ahora sí creo. No.
There's no one around.
De hecho,
Why
creo
not
que
try
no,
some
weón.
shooting practice?
¿O sí? Ah, sí.
Select a target and squeeze off a round or two. Press the directional buttons while holding the R2 button to switch weapons. Ready your weapon with the L1 button. Then press the R1 button to fire. How about a little shooting practice? Try hitting a coconut.
Ya, ok, pero ahí. Indicador periférico, onda. Acá me muestran las armas. Ahí están las armas. Entonces, con ese apunto. Ahí saco la retícula. No puedo cambiar la retícula de color. Esto, formación, apuntar, configuración de controles. Pues parece que no. No puedo cambiar la retícula de color.
Perfect. Oil drums, driftwood, buoys. There are plenty of targets around here.
¿Y cómo recargo? Con el círculo. Ya, vale.
Select equipment by pressing the square or circle button while holding the L2 button. To check your map, press the start button to open the menu. The M16 is a standard assault rifle, capable of rapid fire. The Mark 22 tranquilizer gun can put enemies to sleep. The closer to the head you hit, the more effective it is. Tranquilizer rounds are hard to come by. Don't waste them.
Ok. Y me dan al toque, pues, weón.
Ah, a perfect target. Looks like you won't be the first to put some holes in it. Some peaceful paradise. That means you're not alone out there. The enemy could be near. Why not sharpen your skills here a bit before you bump into one of them? Press the select button to turn on auto-aim. Press select again to turn it off. With auto-aim, you'll lock onto enemies automatically. Only problem is, you can't target specific body parts.
Okay.
Auto-aim effectiveness will vary from weapon to weapon.
Entonces ahí apunto y con ese disparo. Vale, vale, granada. Ya. ¿Puedo nadar? No, no puedo nadar.
The facility you're headed for is past that fence. A grenade should be able to take out that gate. Grenades explode. You throw them, Snake. Use the L1 button to ready throwing weapons. Once you've readied the weapon, throw with the R1 button. When using throwing weapons, hold the attack button down longer to throw farther. You won't throw the weapon until you let go of the button.
Ok.
Snake, don't you think you could use a little more practice?
No. ¿Para qué? ¿Para qué?
I gotta thank you for agreeing to this, Snake. Man, am I glad to be out of here. Finally, we can leave all that crap in San Geronimo behind. And break into the mercenary business for real. Let me guess. You're doing it for her, aren't you? For her.
Are they still here?
Come on, Snake. This could be good for us. They're willing to give us an offshore plant, a place we can finally put down some roots. This is our chance to expand MSF.
We don't need a place to stay, Kaz. We're nomads. We always will be.
What? You'd rather keep wandering from conflict to conflict? Tools in the hands of whoever's fighting at the time?
The second we settle down, who's to say we won't become the warmongers?
Listen to me, Snake. We're not mercenaries. We're not a foreign legion. MSF's a business. A new kind of business. Look, it's not like we're trying to start a war here. All we need to do is find out who this security company really is.
Come on, Kaz. It's pretty obvious that they're backed by the CIA.
Wait a sec. That would mean...
Our friend, the professor, is likely KGB.
I see.
We'd be making an enemy of our homeland.
And there'd be no turning back.
Ah, this damn thing won't light.
Huh?
Put on some coffee, Kaz. It's time for a little chat with the professor. I was a heavy smoker. When I got my medal from the Secretary General, he gave me this prosthetic hand as well. But smoking was ruining my lungs, so I quit. I've not had much use for it since. It's quite an honor to meet the legendary Big Boss.
That's just a code name the CIA made up.
Then perhaps I should call you John.
John.
I don't have a name. Stop using that code name you liked so much 10 years ago. What about you, comrade? What do they call you back at Center?
Cold
then,
man. Oh no?
Allow me to get straight to the point. Land as slim as a whip, hot as torture.
That's the Chilean poet, Neruda.
Central
Referencia a
America
Chile.
is the navel of
Vamos
the
Chile.
American continents, bridging north and south. We want this land. We'll build a socialist stronghold, then use it to split the Americas in two.
America would lose its backyard.
And with it, its economic production, shipping lanes, and strategic value. We, on the other hand, would gain a base from which all of Latin America would be well within our reach. He who controls Central America will win this Cold War.
Cold War.
First comes Nicaragua, toppling the pro-American Somoza regime. In preparation, we've begun instigating anti-Somoza sentiment and providing aid to the Sandinista National Liberation Front.
You're manipulating Sandinista into overthrowing Somoza for you.
After the revolution, Nicaragua will become a socialist state.
You think America's just gonna let that happen?
Certainly not. After all, the CIA is already here.
And that's the armed group inside Costa Rica.
Precisely. It's clear that they've been sent in to disrupt our efforts across the border in Nicaragua. Simply put, the army now stationed in Costa Rica is CIA capital. But it's more complex than that. The CIA's got something else planned as well.
What?
That is the million-dollar question. Big Boss, we want you and your unit to find the answer. Infiltrate and investigate the facility in La Costa where Paz was imprisoned. Learn all you can of their operations. Then, drive them out of the country.
You're asking us to settle a turf war between the KGB and the CIA?
What about her? That was all just an act?
No.
You mean her words about peace? She was captured, that much is true. But I've kept my KGB affiliation from her.
And you thought we'd fall for a sob story?
¿En bola?
No. I had good reason to bring her along. She managed to escape with her life, but her friend was not so lucky. Why were they attacked? I believe this will help explain. Perhaps they saw something they weren't supposed to. Perhaps they heard something they shouldn't have.
A cassette tape?
Paz took this during her escape.
Un cassette, po, weón. La wea boomer.
She says her friend happened to record it by accident.
What is that?
A portable stereo cassette player.
Un
The
Walkman.
first of its kind.
Ah, I heard they were working on something like that in Japan. Didn't know you guys were too.
I believe what you're about to hear will help you understand.
What is that? A Quetzal?
The Phoenix bird.
Paz's friend was researching birds. She went out into the jungle to record bird calls and stumbled upon this.
So? So what?
Now it gets interesting.
Poisonous. I need to get rid of it. I chase it back to its nest. You can't. The snake's too vicious. It's all... Many people. I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
Boss, voice print analysis confirms that this voice is indeed that of the legendary hero and criminal, the boss.
What?
The other hasn't been identified. Female in her 30s with a British accent. The song playing in the background was a hit in 1973.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country or loyalty to me? Your country or your mentor? Your mission or your beliefs?
I am loyal to
Boss
myself.
is alive in Costa Rica.
As I understand it, she was your commander, fought by your side. And that you killed her under orders from the CIA, thus surpassing her to become the hero known as Big Boss.
Traumas de Vietnam.
Well, what'll it be? Will you take the job?
Snake, it's gotta be a trap.
So you still can't turn your back on your country? Then I suppose you won't need this.
Wait!
Snake?
I'll do it for the girl. For Paz.
Okay. For peace, then.
For peace, damn. Costa Rica.
There they are. CIA mercs. Snake, you've got to get past them undetected. Avoid combat whenever possible.
Ok.
This is a sneaking mission. Hide behind stuff. Take the long way around. Whatever it takes to stay out of sight. Your gun is a last resort. It could just as easily kill you as save you.
Ok. Esto.
To press up against a wall, face it and hit the action button. From that position, you can press the L1 button to detect enemies. That also works while lying down.
Pero déjame pegarme a la pared. No me deja pegarme a la pared. Pero... ¡Ah! 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 Pero si te conchito, vale. ¡Ah! Ahí estamos. Pero me pego, suelto el botón y se sale, pues bueno. Ni un brillo así.
What was that noise?
Me va a ver, ¿cierto?
They know someone's there. They'll be coming to check it out.
Nokia 3. Dame cositas. Ya, nada más. Oye, ¿qué, weá? Ya, nos vamos. Nos vamos. Pop. Ah, no puedo tomarlo.
Make your way east.
Ahí está. Hacia el este.
The indicator in the upper right serves as a compass and shows sound sources. Pay attention to your surroundings.
Ok, polilla.
The percentage in the upper right is your camo index. The lower the number, the more easily you'll be spotted. Conspicuous movements and loud noises will compromise your camo index. Your fatigues will act as camouflage.
Puedo hacerme el Larry y irme cagando. Puerto del Alba. ¿Cuánto llevamos? 48 minutos. Ok. Tu, tu, tu. Tu, tu, tu,
Looks
turu.
like you're inside the compound. Security is tight. Stay sharp.
Debería quedarme parado hasta que apriete el botón de nuevo. El lugar no puedo cambiar eso. A ver, a ver. Formación de Snake. Cuando el botón de acción está pulsado. A ver, veamos si eso funciona. Pues no, no funciona. Tu, 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 tu. Ya, a ver. Tu, tururum. Ah, muy bien. Debería cambiar un poco la sensibilidad de la cámara. Ahí. Ah. Tiki, 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 tiki. Pues. Ahora a ver. Ese weón me iba a ver. Sate, sate, sate. Arararara. Arararara. Programadores. Va a llegar hasta acá ese tipo. Ay, mierda. Tup, tup. Tiki, tiki, tiki. Tiki, tiki, tiki. Tiki, tiki, tiki.
Head for the building to the east. We need intel on that base.
Ok. Tengo que eliminar a ese one porque me va a ver. Tengo que bajarme al tipo que está arriba de alguna forma. Arara. Oh, fallé. Ahí está. Tararirarara.
Your objective is the building to the east.
¡Ya! Quedaste un poquito doblado, amigo. Nos vemos. Mission accomplished. Creo que habían como mini misiones también, ¿o no? Si no recuerdo mal, quizás se desbloquean más adelante.
Yes, sir, we broke them. We acquired the whereabouts of target 500.
Acknowledged. Spears are loaded. The barge has cleared Point Bravo.
Acknowledged. Out.
¡Ah! ¡Chucha! Hay quick time de tipo cómics, po, weón.
Air suit in the mountains. What's up there? This is Snake. Kaz, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. You found a radio.
It's got a circuit that reverses the audio phase.
Let's switch frequencies from time to time, just to make sure we're not detected.
I found a map of their bases. The cargo's heading from the marshes west towards Irasu.
Nice going, boss.
Kaz, this place is full of film badges. Dozens of them.
Film badges? Like the ones used to measure radiation exposure?
The radio man was wearing one. And whoever he was talking to called the cargo spears.
Wait, that would mean...
Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Holy Mother of God.
Hideo Kojima. Y eso fue el prólogo. ¡Ay! Has ganado un trofeo, un ejército sin fronteras. Ok. ¿Por qué tengo 9 de 10 de bonificación? Ah, porque debía haber fallado, ¿cierto? Asumo. Has obtenido los planos de diseño de la siguiente arma, objeto, planos M1C, categoría 1. Ok. Granada de humo, categoría 1.
How's that map, Snake? Think you can use it?
It tells me where their bases are, but it's just a bunch of points. No routes. I need better intel on the lay of the land.
Snake, the professor said he's got the Sandinistas on his side. Said you should get in touch with the FSL and Commandante.
Do they know they're backed by the KGB?
Nah. As far as they know, they're really fighting for the revolution. The KGB is staying behind the scenes. I'm not sure the Sandinistas are aware of what's really going on.
Still can't believe anybody would bring nukes here.
Yeah, that's a shocker. Costa Rica's party to the Tlatelolco Treaty, which declares Latin America a nuke-free zone. Based on Japan's 3 non-nuclear principles, it bans the testing, use, import, or deployment of nuclear weapons. If word of this gets out, Opinol will be forced to act. It'll cause an international uproar.
The treaty was signed to prevent another Cuban Missile Crisis. If the U.S. itself is gonna scrap it,
Latin America is too close to spawning another Cuba or two already. The entire continent would become one big powder keg.
Well, if they did bring nukes, we can't let them get away with it.
Are they planning a test, showing off? Or is it all to keep the anti-American movement in check?
Good question. Why bring them here? I can't figure it out.
Whatever the CIA's up to in Costa Rica, the professor wants it stopped. We need to find out what that something is.
We need to get ready first, Kaz. Repairs?
Working as fast as we can, boss. This place is pretty beat. Looks like hell. But as long as you're with us, we'll make it heaven. No one can bother us here. No state telling us what to do. This is the MSF's haven. Our mother base.
Mother
And with this
base.
foothold, we'll back you up even better than before. We're gonna turn this pile of junk into something big.
Muy bien. Tucu, 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 tucu. Bienvenido a Mother Base. El Mother Base puede apoyar tu misión de diferentes maneras, desde desarrollar armas nuevas a reunir información. Ok. Visor de maquetas. Ah, ya. Ampliar, reducir, mover, ocultar texto, volver. Ya, ok. Esto es sistema, guardar, bla 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 bla. Ya. Selección de misión. Ya. Ok, entonces tengo muchas cosas nuevas. ¿Quieres ver el tutorial sobre cómo desarrollar armas y objetos? Sí. PM. B. Ok. O sea que hay que farmear puntitos para hacer armas. Ok. Objetos. Ración, ración, mate, mate. Equipación, Fulton. Nivel de equipo necesario, 5. Todo desarrollo. Ya, necesito hacer el Fulton. O creo que ya tengo unos pocos. Pero el Fulton es súper importante tanto en este juego como en el Metal Gear 5. Ok. Armas. Rifle francotirador Katu 1. Nivel de equipo de inteligencia y desarrollo en 7 o superior. Sí, me piden niveles de los distintos departamentos de la Mother Base. Para eso necesito reclutar hueones. Esto, documento confidencial, plano de diseño para el equipo de AMD. Esto. Uniformes. Ya, creo que ya voy recordando cómo jugar esta madre. Acá tengo los... sí. Tutorial de asignación de personal. Mother Base se divide en varios equipos como la unidad de combate, el equipo de inteligencia y desarrollo y la sala de espera. Divide tu personal entre los equipos y mejora el nivel de cada uno de ellos para desarrollar nuevas armas y objetos. Selecciona asignación automática en la sala de espera para asignar al personal automáticamente en función de sus capacidades. Reclutar personal de calidad y aprovechar las aptitudes con asignaciones correctas son las claves para expandir Mother Base. Aquí termina el tutorial. Ok, entonces ahí me salen que son buenos. Miller es bueno en cocina, combate y creo que el último es inteligencia. Esto ¿Puedo despedir a Cass? Ya, ok, no. Sube a nivel 3 y sube a nivel 2. Ya, vamos a ponerlo en la unidad de combate, obviamente. Tu investigación y desarrollo. Hi. Hi. Tu investigación y desarrollo también. Tu investigación y desarrollo. Tengo pura investigación y desarrollo, hermano. Pop. Pop. Tú eres terrible malo, te voy a despedir en un futuro. Combate. Tu medicina. Ay, no tengo una sala de medicina todavía. Te vamos a dejar en la sala de espera por ahora. Tú... te vamos a dejar en la sala de espera. Sala de espera. Sala de espera. Ok. Entonces, ¿esto qué era? No sé qué hice. Ah, buscar anfitrión. Esto es el multijugador. Ok. Ok, ok. Ya. Selección de misión. Selecciona la misión en la que quieras participar. Usa los botones L1 y R1 para cambiar pestaña. Puedes jugar el cooperativo partida. Ya no me interesa el cooperativo. Ya, estas dos son las misiones nuevas, ¿cierto? Esta ya está hecha. Investiga el centro de suministros. Rescate Fulton. Contrata con... O sea, contacta con el comandante contrabandista. Ya, estas son las secundarias. Esas son las secundarias, esas son las principales. Ok, estoy en todas. Esto es escenas cinemáticas. Regiones. Ya, ok. Hagamos la secundaria del Fulton, ¿o no?
The boss has infiltrated the area around the coastal supply facility and knocked out the soldier there. But we can't just leave him there to be found. I need you to get in there and capture the unconscious soldier using the Fulton recovery system. Do it quickly before he comes to.
Ok. Preparación para la misión. Ya, ok. Armas, sistema Fulton. Objetos, armas, caja armor. Estas son mis armas. Creo que no tengo más. No. Ya, tengo el Fulton equipado, así que vamos a comenzar. Snake no está disponible en esta misión. ¿Cómo que Snake no está disponible en esta misión? Puta. Puta, ¿qué hago entonces? ¿Qué hago, weón? Si no puedo cambiar el personaje, pues. Preparación para la misión. Ah, ahí está. Personaje. Alligator. Vamos con Alligator. Ya. Ah, yo los mando a hacer la misión, ¿o no? No la hago yo, ¿cierto? ¿O si la hago yo? Pues sí, parece que sí la hago yo.
Use Fulton Recovery to bring back knocked out soldiers. To use Fulton Recovery on a soldier, get up next to them so the icon appears, and push the action button.
Ok. Fallé. Pop, pop. Pop, pop.
Not enough room. Hurry up and send those knocked out soldiers back here. Don't mess around or they're gonna wake up. Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter. You won't get up there alone. With some help, maybe? Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Beep, 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 beep. Esto...
Retrieve those soldiers while they're still unconscious.
Yo te los mando, tranquilo. No puedo mover bien. Ahí estamos. Ahí estamos. Parece que tengo que tener desequipador Fulton para... Ya me quedan 20 segundos para terminar la misión.
Looks like that soldier's out cold. Try using Fulton recovery on him. Hey, that was great. Can't wait to see what else you can do.
Ok. Misión cumplida. Pop, pop. Una C, ¿en serio? Ah, por el tiempo. Son dos enemigos capturados con Fulton 4. Vamos a obtener los planos de diseño de la siguiente arma objeto. Diseño revista Hobby. Categoría 1. Ha llegado un informe personal. No hay informes. Ok. A la Mother Base. A la Mother Base. Sí. Ok. Ya, vamos a designar personal. Los nuevos reclutas. Tú te vas a I más D. Tú, bueno. A combate. Tú, cocina. Médico. Cocina. Ya, ok. Esto no puedo crear más todavía, ¿cierto? No. Creo que se van a desbloquear a medida que vaya viendo las cosas. Vamos a poner a crear el arma, ¿no? Que tengo para hacer. Puedo mejorar eso. Me cuesta... Sí, me alcanza. Ya, ok. Esto... ¡pum! Esto... Esa cosa puedo crearla. No se puede desarrollar el arma. ¿Por qué? Ah, tiene que estar en 7. Lo tengo en 6. A ver. Además puedo presionar para que llegue a 7, ¿o no? Es que los buenos que quedan tienen como nula mierda. A ver. Ahí está en 7. Ya, ok. Vamos a dejarlo ahí mientras tanto. Ya. Desarrollame esa madre. Creo que las de humo no se usan tanto, son las aturdidoras las que más sirven. Eso es una Claymore, necesito 20 superior. Ya. Ok. Hacemos una misión más y nos vamos a la verga. Vamos a apagar un ratito la cámara. Pop.
Snake, I rigged that radio so you can contact our young lady friend Paz.
Is she okay?
No need to worry. She's tougher than you think.
Still just a kid.
Which is exactly why she could be an effective source of information. Besides, that little Angel de la Paz is the one who gave us this mission, right?
I guess.
I'll put her on.
Snake,
Paz, where are you?
Ciudad Colon. A school. The teacher told me to stay here until things quiet down.
Teacher? Oh, him. He's... Yeah, that's probably good advice.
See, he has a radio in his room, so we can talk anytime.
Pretty fancy for a teacher.
Promise me, Snake, that you'll bring back peace, and
I know. I'll contact you if I find your friend.
thank you. Snake, if you need to know about Costa Rica, the geography, the climate, the wildlife, anything, just ask me. I know about its history and laws too. We learned it all in school.
Got it. I have a question. I'll ask. What?
In school, I also learned that peace is an unnatural state for human society, and that war is a constant threat to our relationships with others.
That's right.
So, to achieve peace, we have to create it ourselves. Crying about it won't bring it about or make it last. Each one of us must go and seek it out.
You won't find it without making sacrifices. No offense, but I don't know what peace is. Never felt what it's like. Never even been interested in it.
Snake?
Oh, sorry. Listen, Paz, I think your ideas are admirable. And I hope they turn out to be right.
Yeah, me too.
Peace is in your name. Who better to help bring it back?
Thanks, Snake. I will be here whenever you need me. See you later.
See you later.
Snake, use your radio to call people, but stay alert. You're in the middle of a mission and can't afford to let your guard down.
Got it.
Need to know more about Costa Rica? Paz can help you out.
Good to know.
We'll follow their transport route. This should take us straight to their main base.
From what I've seen, it looks like nukes.
Agreed. The key thing now is to confirm whether those spears really are what we think they are, and if so, why they're here.
Follow the transport route. Find the nukes.
That's what I'm thinking. First, we should make contact with the Sandinista Comandante. They can tell us more about what's up ahead. But it looks like their hideout's already come under attack.
We better hope they're still alive.
Snake, infiltrate that cabin and secure the Sandinista's Comandante. Neutralize any guards by knocking them out, putting them to sleep, or even using the Fulton recovery system. You choose how to handle it, boss.
Ok. Individual. Preparación para la misión. Tengo el Fulton. Ok. Un país sin ejército. Capítulo 1. Okay.
Head for the FSLN boathouse. It's northwest of there.
Ahora, ¿cómo me comunico con Paz?
You can use the radio you just picked up by pressing the start button to
Okay.
open the menu window.
Justo me
You
estaba
know you can
preguntando eso.
assign the radio to the select button by choosing options from the menu window.
Ok. ¿Quieres usar el codec?
This
Sí.
is Miller, hearing you loud and clear. You know you can assign the radio to the select button by choosing options from the menu window.
¿Me vaya a decir eso, no?
Our future is in your hands. When you're up against a wall, press the R1 button to tap on it and get the enemy's attention.
Ya, pero quiero hablar con Paz. Interruptor autopuntada. Llamada codec.
Press the attack
Ya,
button near the
perfecto.
enemy to initiate close quarters combat.
Esto. Hay dos, ok. ¿Cómo vamos a manejar esto? Lo mejor sería acercarme, dispararle al weón de allá y hacer CQC contra este, ¿o no? Sí, tan solo te quedas quieto. Eso. Párate. Ya. Ok. Cartuchos del 12. Cartuchos del 12. Full. Te vais para la base, amigo mío.
We'll keep it here at the base.
Sí, por favor.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Muchas balas. Muchas balas. Ya, no queda. ¡Ah, mierda! ¡Despertó! Fulton. Eso, Fulton. A ver.
Fulton recovery helicopter is complete.
Is complete. Ya. Cámara. Pup. Ahí estoy de vuelta. Tururu. A ver. No puedo ir para allá.
That area is not part of the mission.
Head for the FSLN hideout, Snake. The yellow butterflies around there are Juno silver spots. They apparently eat poisonous leaves and store the poison in their bodies. I believe in you, Snake. The yellow butterflies around there are Juno silver spots. They apparently eat poisonous leaves and store the poison in their bodies.
The boathouse is to the east. Head eastward.
Esta weá no me gusta porque debería quedarse ahí y si aprieto el botón de nuevo se sale, pero tengo que mantenerlo apretado. No me gusta eso para nada. Tucu.
The boathouse is to the east. Head eastward. When you're up against a wall, press the R1 button
Yeah.
to tap on it and get the enemy's attention.
Hi. Uno. Quiero. Ya. Te fuiste, cagando, para la base.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
¡Oh, mierda! Carajo, me detectaron.
You've been spotted. Run for it. It's
Okay.
either that or take out every last enemy soldier.
Ya, muy bien. Pasamos piola.
Our future future is in your hands.
Me va a bajar la calificación esa madre.
The boathouse should be close by. Neutralize the security detail and make contact with the Comandante.
Vale.
When you're up against a wall, press the R1 button to tap on it and get the enemy's attention.
Ya, hay uno ahí y hay otro allá. Hay uno acá abajo. Volteate, eso, gracias. Ya. Empezamos a eliminar desde ya hacia acá, supongo, ¿o no? Hay 4. Más el vigía. Primero debería encargarme del vigía. ¡Mierda! Carajo. No, cerca. Eso. Toma. Voy a morir. Ah.
Snake, come in, Snake.
Snake. Y empiezo del principio, ¿en serio? Qué paja.
If you do end up having to fight, CQC can be your best friend.
Hi.
But keep in mind you can only use it when equipping a handgun or the stun rod.
Apunta bien, mierda. Perfecto.
Press the attack button near the enemy to initiate close quarters combat.
Oh. Tup. Full top.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base.
Esto...
Fulton recovery subject confirmed onboard helicopter.
Tup. Break BT. Va a su caso de nostalgia. Bienvenido, amigo. Bienvenido.
This is Miller, hearing you loud and clear. You know you can assign the radio to the select button by choosing options from the menu window.
Sí, ya lo hice, bro.
We're counting on you, boss.
Hi.
Snake, help us reclaim peace.
Peace.
Head for the FSLN hideout, Snake.
Pantano. Ay, me espantito. Ya, entonces, ¿cómo fue que hicimos esto la última vez? ¡Pum! Mierda. Apunta. Ya. ¿Por qué es tan malo el análogo del DualShock 3, weón? Todo. Mira, si es malísimo el análogo. Ya. Ahora tú. Híjole. Ahí estamos. Turum. Ya. Tup. Te fuiste, mojón por el agua.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed on board helicopter.
Solo lo jugué una vez porque mi perro mordió todo el disco, pero de que me lo pasé todo, lo pasé. Buena, lástima por lo del disco. Una verdadera lástima. Te fuiste. Turum. Dame cositas. Y después te vayas. Mierda. Uf. Me quedan 5. Ok. 4. Creo que me da exacto para los 4 que están acá, ¿o no? Porque tanto el vigía como el tipo de la ametralladora están bajo techo, entonces F por ellos. F por ellos.
Neutralize the security detail and make contact with the Commandante.
With the Commandante. ¿Puedo darle desde acá al sujeto allá? Como que está complicadísimo. No, está complicadísimo darle desde acá. A tipo adormecerte. Falle, carajo.
What is it?
What is it?
Get up.
Puta, weón. Desagradable. ¡Oh, mierda! Se me acabó el silenciador.
Shot fire. What is it?
Puta la wea. ¡Ah! Toma.
Get up.
Ya. 3. Falta uno, el que está allá. Mandémoslo al toque porque no tengo silenciador. No les puedo poner
Fulton
silenciador.
recovery helicopter is complete.
Hi. Tranquilizante no letal. No. Creo que F por el silenciador. Ok.
Are you familiar with leafcutter ants, Snake? They help mushrooms grow. We have them in Costa Rica. The mushrooms provide the ants with spores to eat, and in exchange, the ants protect them from predators.
Kind of like us, huh?
Not why I brought it up.
What was that?
Ven, amigo. ¿Vienes o no vienes?
I'm seeing things.
Despacio. Despacio. Despacio.
What was that?
Ah. Tucu tucu. Tucu tucu tucu. Tucu tucu.
Fulton recovery subject confirmed
No hay nada
on
por
board
allá.
helicopter.
Tucu 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 tucu. Tucu tucu. Tucu tucu tucu. Cállate, quieto, mierda. Perfecto. Ah, no, pues ya se me acabó el Fulton. Sí, se me acabó. Aprovechando que está dado vuelta para allá. ¡Oh!
Enemies close
Pero weón,
by.
no me deja. Ah, ahí está.
You've lost them, but they're still on the hunt. Stay sharp.
Stay sharp. Tengo que subir por aquí. Ahí está. A diferencia de los demás Metal Gear, tanto este Peace Walker como el 5, si te descubren no es como tan grave, weón. El otro sufría y si te descubrían. Te hacían tula.
Stay away! Don't touch me! Get away! ¿Quién es? The Che? No way.
El Che.
Sandinista's right. I'm looking for someone.
Mi viejo!
Shh. He's dead. They killed nuestro viejo.
You're his daughter. Then that makes you his delegado, right? Relax. I'm not your enemy. Cuban.
A cigar?
I'll take whatever you've got. I owe you one. But I prefer cigarettes, you know.
Amanda Valenciano,
A little
libre.
like El Che, no? You Cubano?
Colombiano. A photographer. I came to Costa Rica to take pictures of birds.
Birds?
Yeah, quetzals.
You've got no telephoto lens. How do you get your shots?
Telephotos for amateurs. It's all in the timing.
Oh.
Let me smoke
Okay,
too.
we can talk until I finish this. Chico!
Tell me what's going on here.
This place is crawling with soldiers. They don't look like private security, more like hired guns. They're loaded with the latest gear from all over the world.
I heard they're a security force hired by Codessa.
Yeah, and I'm Papa Noel. Those guys are UCLA's.
UCLA's. La CIA.
I saw them, setting up shop in town. They're planning to do here what they did in Chile.
En
If
Chile.
that's the case, what are they after?
Whatever it is, it's not us.
You don't think they're here to push you back into Nicaragua?
Impossible. Too much hardware. Too many bases. Didn't you see? They've got helicopters, tanks. It's like we're in Da Nang. There must be something else.
They have a base near here.
There's a factory to the north, across the suspension bridge.
Factory to the north, across a bridge. Have you seen the big transport boat, mercenary crew on the Rio del Jade?
You mean the barge? It's upstream from here. Up toward Irasu.
Any idea what's on it?
I could introduce you to some of our compas up there, but I don't recommend going to the mountains. We've lost a lot of people there. They take us captive, torture us for information about our compas, and then they kill us like pigs.
Got it! All right!
This was our last hideout, the final refuge for El Frente, after being pushed out of Nicaragua and into this peaceful paradise of Costa Rica. Then, El Monstruo attacked.
A monster.
Y mi viejo. Mi viejo. Papá. He was la esperanza. Our hope.
Now that Papa's gone, my sister's la comandante de la revolución.
Do not listen to him. Papa was a hero who fought by Sandino's side. I am only his daughter. You need a special talent to become cacique. It takes someone great to unite all of Las Compas.
Sorry to interrupt, but leaders don't choose themselves. Neither do heroes. You carry on his legacy of La Esperanza, and they'll follow you, no question.
You think so? My compas trust me, but not one of them calls me comandante.
Amanda!
See what I mean?
El Colibri!
Ah, con su mano.
Get down!
Me esquivo.
Es un hombre nuevo. An unmanned weapon. A robot.
No, he won't survive the fall.
Out of my way! Better for him to die at the hand of a compa and suffer their torture. Stay here. As long as I'm still alive, I might as well repay you. Over here! Fine, chico. ¡Venceremos!
Ok, una vez, una A. Soldados enemigos capturados con Fulton, 9. Ahora puedes imbuir de espíritu heroico las siguientes palabras aquí. Has obtenido los planos de diseño de la siguiente arma objeto, planos M191 1A1, categoría 1.
Snake, what was that thing?
Whatever it was, it looked unmanned.
Unmanned? I'd heard rumors, but an operational unit?
What the hell is going on here?
Not to quote Amanda, but the hardware they've got here isn't just unusual, it's overkill, which means one thing, it's nukes. So the question now becomes why?
We can't make that call yet. We need more intel.
How? Our source is dead.
But his daughter isn't.
Good thinking. We can follow her. Head for the next outpost and make contact with Amanda if she's still alive.
Roger.
Roger. Éxito. A la Mother Base. Ya, vamos a asignar personal. Ay. Ay. Ok. Ok. Vale. Personal, tú. Y más de cabeza. Tú también. Tú también. Tú también. Tú también. Por poquito también te vais para allá. Tú también. Tú te vas acá. Y ustedes se quedan aquí. No, tú te vas para allá. Y estos tipos se quedan acá en la sala de espera. ¿Puedo fabricar algo más? Objetos. No. Armas. Puedo hacer la pistola nueva. Todavía no puedo. No. Me pide 42. Y equipo médico 27. Ok. Polisha. Ametralladoras. Eso ya está hecho. Tenemos bazuquiña. Ya, entonces lo voy a dejar así. Tenemos. Creo que solo tenemos la principal, ¿o no? Ah, no, tenemos dos secundarias. Ok. Pero las secundarias las voy a hacer por mi cuenta. Como que no sirve de mucho hacerlas en cámara, ¿no es cierto? No, por supuesto que no. Ya, entonces lo voy a ir dejando hasta aquí. Fue un agrado jugar Metal Gear con ustedes. Mañana voy a seguir. Esto voy a hacer directo mañana temprano, porque en la noche no voy a estar disponible. Así que voy a intentar hacerlo en la mañanita, a eso de las 12 de la mañana, aquí en Chile. Así que eso, gente, gracias por ver. Recuerden seguirme en Facebook, Instagram, en TikTok. Síganme en YouTube, donde hay mucho más contenido. Hay muchos juegos. Tengo Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. No, el 6 todavía no. Tengo el 7, el 8. Tengo Bloodborne, The Last of Us, Final Fantasy. Un montón de weas. Lo que yo ahora me voy a ir a jugar Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Y nos estamos viendo, pues, chiquillos. Fue un gusto. Besitos, besitos. Chao, chao, chao.
was shaking.